Hey everybody, welcome back to the 2K universe. As we are live from Madison, Wisconsin, I'm Antoine Joy 101, joined by the Pig Bear, streaming today. And on location today, he won't be calling in because he's at a UT Austin game. It's Danny V. As his Wisconsin Badgers are number 24 in the country, and they host a unique opponent, William and Mary, who might not look like much, but at 4-0, and with dominant performance last week against Colgate, the William & Mary Tribe have become the dream team for sickos everywhere as we're playing this game under the rain.
There were supposed to be snowstorms, but Joey voted me out of it.
It is September. We save our snow games for later. Here come the Badgers. Now, Wisconsin already made national headlines after their upset in week 1 in this very building over number 40 Utah. And here, what's supposed to be an easier opponent, but this is a William & Mary team who last week put up 85 points against Colgate, granted, but this is still a great accomplishment. They've been getting top 25 votes. We can talk about Wisconsin's pedigree. They had a long drought in between titles for a while, but their last Big Ten title was all the way back in 2010. They won the Rose Bowl in 2023 over Oregon. And this defense has been a large part of why. William & Mary, no stranger to defense. You remember they had one of the best defenses in the country with that 2022 squad that were runners up in the SoCon. They lost the championship to Georgia Southern. Throw was caught and dropped. And the William & Mary Tribe, you're a little quiet here.
I'm away from my phone. That drive took up like 5 real minutes and we have a minute in game.
As that punt is away in Wisconsin. We'll get the ball first. Or we'll get the ball here. And here come the Badgers. We look at the Big Ten, and as conference play is about to get started next week, we're seeing the top of the conference really start to separate. You have, of course, Michigan, who are still number 1 in the country. Ohio State, even with their loss, have been one of the most dominant teams out there. Michigan State is undefeated. And then among those top teams is Wisconsin. This is going to be a good year for the Badgers. With their win over Utah. And since there's usually a spot, it's usually a 4-horse race in the Big Ten. And with Penn State seemingly bowing out early, they're 2-2 right now. I think Wisconsin will end up being that extra. Being that extra wrinkle in the system, as it were. Scrambling, and he'll slide for the first down in the mud. Or is it mud? I don't know if Whiskey Stadium is grass or turf.
No one has turf take on, so I'm assuming grass.
And it's coming down hard from Madison. I should just dump this water on my head to get the to get the realistic experience.
Just get a scoreboard shot.
A classic. So 5 minutes to go here in the first. Hand it off, and he's going nowhere.
Yeah, William & Mary just need to settle in because they do have a high power passing attack. And
That
it's
was
be hard to get started with this rain.
that was on a high alert on Friday, on last Friday. Throwing it into traffic, it's going to be caught for the first down. And if you remember a few weeks ago, the first round of Southland voting, we have multiple schools, quite a numerous list, in fact, on voting on whether to stay FBS or move down to FCS. The Southland was the one who got the most attention, but among them as well was the SoCon. They announced that their first vote would take place on September 20th. That is today.
It's today.
I have the results in right now.
Can we get some breaking CASN news alerts? Acting like I haven't seen the results already. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall.
They're a little different than they were. Well, only one of them's that much different.
Let's break some news.
Let's break some news. Yeah.
Alright, let's break.
Trying to find it. There it is. Now, for breaking down for the news here, as that throw is going nowhere. They're going to try kicking a field goal in this weather. We'll give it to this in a second once they kick it. The rules for this are you have to, on this first round of voting, you have to get at least 75% of the vote in order to stay, or less than 25 in order to confirm a move out of the FBS. The kick is on the way here. No.
No good.
Not a chance. Only 2 schools voted to leave at the end of the season. Those are the 2 newest ones, Davidson and Wofford. Not too much of a surprise. Davidson at 23% and Wofford a mere 19%. It's nowhere near as unanimous as the 3% that East Texas A&M was able to get, or the 5% of Houston Christian. Definitely still telling on where those schools are standing. Something to note: Western Carolina, they held the vote anyway, but however they did announce that they are committed to staying in the FBS. They voted 91% to stay, though the vote wouldn't have mattered. That still tells a lot about the program. William and Mary was the only other school who voted to stay so far. Got the necessary amount of votes. 82% of the donors and students polled voted to stay. So Western Carolina, William and Mary confirmed in. Davidson and Wofford are out. The other numbers: Chattanooga, who were the favorites to win the conference this season, after a rough start to the year, are down to 72%, lower than projections. Furman is split right down the middle at 50%. Richmond, very close to voting out. They got 27%. Citadel has 39%. VMI 74%. Washington at least 70%. This is very much a conference divided on where they're going.
Oh, yeah.
Let me check the voting schedule again. The schools who did not reach a majority in either way will vote again in a few weeks. There'll be 3 rounds of voting through the 2025 season. I have to pull up the week 1 or his week 2 vote. Actually, I have it physically. As here's 3rd and 11 for William and Mary. I'm going to have to call from a little further away.
Here we go. Drive, looks back.
All day, he'll throw it. Caught. And he's got blockers for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he
Here it is. Here's the schedule for voting. The next conference to vote will be the American on the 27th, which is next week. The WAC votes on the 11th. Missouri Valley votes on the 4th of October. The WAC on the 11th. Eastern Washington voting itself on the 18th. The 25th will be the second round of voting for the Southland, as well as the two MAC schools currently debating their future. Short catch for a gain of about 6. The SoCon's round 2 will be on the 8th of November, as will the Missouri Valley's. The final round of voting will be that very last week on the 29th of November. At the end of the first, we're still scoreless from Madison. That second round on November 8th for the SoCon, you only need a 2/3 majority. And what a hairstyle that was. And
what a hairstyle. B-52 is back in style.
Flock of seagulls.
Yes, yeah.
Little bit of everything. And the tight end brings it in for a first down. The final round of voting on the 29th, you'll just need a flat majority. And with those numbers, tell me what this says about the schools.
Well, as the SoCon expert here,
you are.
Sounds weird. I am, yeah.
I believe actually, before we continue, this is the first time on a game of the week we've had a SoCon team.
Yes, propaganda. What channel is this game on?
It's Peacock.
Peacock.
Game of the week. The reason we're here, by the way, 11 of the 25 teams in the top 25 were on bye this week. But yeah, continue.
But it just shows they kind of voted along where their lines. Wofford and Davidson are two small private schools. Western Carolina is a large public school. William and Mary, while private, is William and Mary private or public? Private. It's private, yeah. They have a rich football history and want to stay in line with the JMUs and the ODUs of the world. Same thing with Washington and Lee. That's why they had higher votes. Same thing with the VMI. I think Chattanooga will come in line. I think Furman will end up voting. Even if it takes the last round, I think Furman will vote to stay.
Currently projections state as they're going to try a field goal. Here it's off the post. No. Sorry about that. Got distracted by the field goal attempt. Got doinked, and this rain is making an impossible score for anybody. Currently, the projection is that William & Mary, Western Carolina might be the only teams who stay up. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the thing is, you have all these people who voted overwhelmingly, but there's going to be a lot of money pumped in both sides going in. And I think the lead side's going to get a lot of money pumped towards them. Just over other sports and academics.
Yeah. As well, William & Mary, Western Carolina, they have not provided actual destinations so far as to where they would end up. There are a couple potential landing spots, depending on how things shake up. The Sun Belt would be an easy fit, getting them to 14 squads. As right now, it looks like McNeese and Nichols are increasingly likely to accept a WAC invitation over staying in the Southland. Because they were the two teams who abstained from that conference's vote. Meanwhile, I'm expecting there to be a lot of shakeup in the American. That might be a landing spot with teams like Delaware and UMass in their geographical area as well. I could see the American ending up with a different geographic landscape should teams like Eastern Kentucky or such end up leaving, as is projected. Meanwhile, though, I think the most interesting potential landing spot is should another move happen in the Conference USA. Because Conference USA is in an interesting boat where they have two separate groups of schools with very different ambitions. You have teams that William & Mary and Western Carolina are not only familiar with, but have played several rivalry games with, like Old Dominion and James Madison. What an almost grab that was.
Oh.
Would have been play of the year, but he couldn't hang on. As I was saying, you have those teams trying to compete for solid seasons. Meanwhile, you have Southern Miss, UAB. You have the Texas schools, Texas State and UTSA, in the I-35 battle. And you arguably have Marshall as well. Teams who are competing for BCS berths. Teams who are trying to be the conference as it was with Houston, Cincinnati, Louisville, UCF. Even with Eastern Carolina and Memphis, that feel very left out and might be looking for other destinations. Oh, big run up the middle, and it's going to be William & Mary who scores first. Touchdown, Tribe. I feel like that dances this game's gritty. I don't know what it's called.
I don't either.
I don't think we're going to get a call like the Rose Bowl last year, the grand gritty of them all.
The grand gritty of them all.
That Rose Bowl, one of the greatest games in 2KU history. But between these landing spots, what do you think is the best spot or the most likely spot for William & Mary Western?
I think if the Sun Belt, just everyone's kind of in that same boat when you go to Conference USA and be split and be stuck with more turmoil.
Well, I see the Mountain Dew logo in the back, or the ad in the back.
Mountain Dew appearance. Mountain Dew mention. But everyone's Sunbelt's like-minded institutions, and I think it'll be fine there.
You have former rivals as well, App State, Georgia Southern.
Yes.
Coastal Carolina was in the SoCon for quite some time.
Ooh, nice run there.
Good run there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels.
I think the Conference USA, going back to that, has a real problem in the 2KU because they have 4 Texas schools in Texas State, UTSA, Sam Houston, and Stephen F. Austin. That was what I was looking for. However, they're very geographically isolated from the rest of the conference. The closest team outside of them is Southern Miss. There's no Tulane in this conference. There's no Louisiana Tech. They're very committed to the WAC. There's no Arkansas school there. It's a problem that the WAC has as well, where it lands on 2 different islands, basically.
Yeah. And you can't have that to be a successful conference. You got to be on the same boat somehow. You got to be pulling weight in different types. Whether it's be football, basketball, baseball, whatever.
The WAC is especially interesting because there are rumors that the Utah schools might be voting to move down. And if they do, that means there's going to be one big cluster in Texas, Louisiana, that area, and then just the California schools. Because there's no Nevada, there's no New Mexico State. And the problem is that there aren't any FCS schools that either fit in that... Whoa, look at that play.
Big throw.
There aren't any FCS schools that are willing to move up and would fit geographically in any big way in that area, because there's no other. The only other Utah schools are Weber State, and they don't look very keen on moving up. Schools like Montana State are probably the best competitively, but they would still leave a large gap and create this triangle of isolated teams. Northern Arizona doesn't look to be moving up. There is no real option in Nevada, in New Mexico. There is literally no option in Nevada. The only real potential option would be Colorado College in the FCS, but they do play football, but they're not that great at football. It would take a whole restructuring of the WAC and Mountain West together, which doesn't seem very likely right now, in order to fix this dilemma.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Completely un-2KU related. Hornets play-by-play announcer Eric Collins called the UNC UCF game today.
Yeah.
And when we got a
injury timeout
in a trade, everyone's like, "Connect from Kannapolis."
Second and goal for Whiskey. Gonna cut in, touchdown, Wisconsin. I do apologize if either tonight or Monday I don't sound right. I may or may not be sick in the coming days. I got that feeling of it's about to be. Thankfully, it's not going to be as disastrous as it was before, because last time I caught the funny 2020 disease. That was in the middle of bowl season. So if you remember the 2023 season and a bunch of bowl games not having commentary, as well as the ones that did, I was hacking along every time. That's why.
Yeah, I was on a radio show last Thursday night, and I didn't realize I was sick until I was getting over a cold. I didn't realize how sick I sounded, because that's why I wasn't here last Monday. Until I couldn't talk Monday night.
Speaking of, since you're not usually on these games, where can we find you for those radio shows? Let the audience know.
You can find me on if you want to listen live, go to wasu.com, and on Wednesday nights at 7, you listen to the Audible. And I'm not sure when the Audible is going to get fully loaded on the Spotify, but the Appalachian Podcast Network, you can go listen to my sports wrap episode from September 11th. Very bad prediction about the App State Southern Miss game.
I don't really use Spotify, but you have to get those on YouTube at some point, or tell whoever it is.
Also, if you listen to my sports game broadcast, I'm on sporadically. I'll let the group chat know if you're in. But like today, I called the Lees McRae Emmanuel soccer game. I did terrible, but I sent the link if y'all were going to go watch the Conference Carolinas digital network. We need to mention that like every 5 minutes.
I hope I can get to college someday.
Yeah.
We have our team is made up of a college graduate in Danny and a current college student in my buddy right here.
Yep.
What was that, Kirk?
What did Kirk? I forgot we do the big game team on because I don't.
He was talking about a back shot or something. Look at the running back go.
Kirk Street. Kirk Freak Street. Freak ball.
We're going to the Freak Street. Isn't that one song that goes like ba 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 da da?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Speaking of Baker Street reference.
Bum, 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 da, 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 da.
Yeah, that's the one.
Bum, 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 da, da, da.
The Freaker Street with Freddie Freaker of the Freak Phone.
Of Freddie.
That'd be a dream guest to have on the show. Halftime here from Madison, a rainy Madison. We're tied at 7. And I think this is the first time we've had a full-on rain game on the 2KU. I want to say since 2023, or it was either 2023 or 2024. It was the Black Diamond Trophy between West Virginia and Virginia Tech.
Yep. Freak bomb.
And naturally, with all this rain, it's been the run game that have been the stars. We're getting old school football here. It'll be Wisconsin who gets the ball. No fumbles so far. As Whiskey starts things out on 1st and 10. Look at the cuts. Call it a delicatessen. 2nd and 2 here.
Second and 2. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, nice cut there. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down.
After the first quarter being scoreless, I had fears they were going to get a Boston College Wake Forest game where it ends up like 3-0 in overtime. That game was clear. There was no excuse for that.
Yeah,
that's just ACC football.
That's just ACC. Yeah, that was
a big run.
Virginia Tech.
And the cut again.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A rare throw here. And there's the first down.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball.
First down, Badgers on the
It affects the eyes of the
26 of them.
and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
I wonder what the record is for most rain games played in a season.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. I don't know.
It'd be interesting to find out like a team who just always happened to end up in a game where it was raining. There's the Mountain Dew logo.
Mountain Dew mentioned. Important second down play coming up.
2nd and 10. From the William & Mary 25. Gonna throw it. Incomplete. Where's William & Mary? Is it in Williamsburg?
I think so.
I think I have it in one of our notes.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Caught. Gonna be short of the first. It's gonna be 4th and 1. Question time for Wisconsin. Decision time, rather.
Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
You're at the 17. Kick the football.
They will. I mean, it's no gimme with this weather and this angle. If you miss it from here, that'd be understandable. But he makes it.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put.
And Wisconsin takes the lead. I feel like this also would have been a game in like 100 years ago. Get your leather helmets. Got an old school bash going on in Madison. I gotta talk over the Fiend, but William & Mary back on the field. Trailing for the first time today, down 10-7.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's often these unassuming games that end up all-timers. Look at Dave Show Boston College and the Miami Beach Bowl back in 2021. That's another all-timer. That was back when I was recording just off of my TV screen because I didn't have a proper capture card, which I use for some of my 360 games. And this game didn't exist yet for us to stream.
Yeah.
Also, make sure just to like shake the control stick or just press a button just to make sure the controller doesn't time out every once in a while.
Okay, yeah.
Throwing it short. Can he cut his way to the line? No, he's going to be short. It looks almost green with the, or almost like a black helmet with the rain.
They punt it away.
Punt is up and away. Taking the 30. Oh, what a hit. Gets to the 40 and no further. Still on his feet and brought down after the gain of 4.
That's a generous 4.
I guess it's just forward momentum.
Yeah.
It's really going to come down to who makes the first mistake.
Yeah.
3rd and 4.
I think it might have been William and Mary. I hate to say it. I mean, sorry, I was an unbiased commentator.
They do have... There is a 3-point deficit, and William and Mary are the ones trailing, but the Tribe defense has done well, but they haven't really shown that it's them and not just the rain slowing down Wisconsin so far. As they'll get just enough for the first down. Was that actually a first down?
I don't know.
That was not where he was down. I can tell for a fact. Something ain't right.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I feel like this is foreshadowing something.
Oh my gosh, it's foreshadowing something. Oh my gosh, it's foreshadowing something. Oh my god.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're letting this one play out unless something real. This will be final unless something really fishy happens. Running up the side, first down. Don't forget, a few years ago, I believe this was 2023, Georgia LSU. We had to formally vacate that one due to a officiating call, or due to a...
I remember that game.
Yeah, an interception that was not an interception.
Never had again that night.
2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2KU vacations or vacated wins are rare. We've only had 2 on the books since we started this series. The 2022 Music City Bowl was vacated due to the sideline fiasco. There's a run for Whiskey to the 15. And that Georgia LSU game, as we mentioned.
That running back does look tired, though, and you know exactly where this play is going.
Right into the William & Mary defender.
Oh no, if William & Mary can hold them to a field goal here, I'm very confident in them. If not, I'd start to worry.
30 seconds to go in the 3rd. The problem with all the running is that does eat up clock. They're going to go play action here on the screen play. Going to be brought down to the 10, 3rd and 5.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They'll run it here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays.
Nope, they threw it.
They're going to try throwing it. All day to throw. The pocket's collapsing, though. He'll just get rid of it. I don't think that was the intention, but he overthrew his man. That'll bring a 4th down. At the end of 3, 10-7 Wisconsin.
It's time to jump around.
That mascot suit has to be soaking. We got to give Bucky like an industrial grade hair dryer or like a leaf blower or something.
Are they playing jump around with the game? Do they have full license to jump around?
Not yet. I feel like next game around they'll try and get it. Here's another kick from an angle. And he gets it.
Good.
It'll be a 6-point lead for Wisconsin.
All right, William and Mary, you have to game plan. Execute.
Problem is that there hasn't been a real opportunity for William and Mary. They've been stuffed. That one was close.
Return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. It's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
1st and 10, and this is where you gotta capitalize. Good run so far.
You lure on a named stadium that the coaches did.
Then oh,
Stuff.
Stuff. Good save. The names still exist.
So Barry Alvarez was someone important to the University of Wisconsin.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Everything else was pretty much the same, barring a couple things, but the main focus is that the players and the coaches have different names here.
This stadium is rocking.
They're loud in Madison. In this game against William and Mary, you're going to throw it. Brought down, no flag.
That looked like PI to me.
I've seen similar plays that didn't get a flag as well, so that might be a game issue more than anything.
Yeah.
Punter is out. Taking at the 40. Push that bounds at the 43, and William and Mary has to hold here. Otherwise, they go down 2 scores. A lot of ball security today. The thing you'd hope for is a fumble if you're William and Mary.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Edwards.
They're going to throw it. Screenplay, and no one's going to catch him. Right onto the line.
He will be called.
Nice gain on that play.
A little slow to get up. He just had all day to work. And you see number 30 got caught up with the other defender. They might just try the quarterback sneak, and they will. He's short.
I punt it. I punt it away.
I think they get nothing for punting. They might go for it. And they will punt. Would have been like a 70-yard field goal, so I don't think they're making that. That punt is high and angled, but it doesn't go very far.
All right, you're only
William and Jerry start at their own 37. He's still on his feet. To about the 45. But William and Mary, what are you
And
saying?
Jerry. Yeah, they've got a shot here. You definitely got a shot to take the clock down, take your time, score. Yeah.
Not bad field
You have
position.
to have a touchdown. Unless you get like a deep bomb and then you go 3 and out, you have to have a touchdown.
The problem again has been the problem all day, and that's this rain. The deep bomb is not very likely in these conditions. It would be big. It would be only the second-ranked win William & Mary has ever had. The last came in 2022 against App State. Can they get it here? Their first road-ranked win as they sneak it for a first down. I just noticed that this custom team has the FCS sticker on their helmets. Nice.
No, they don't.
Your mic went to your mic's making weird. Oh, we're back.
This is 2KU. They're an FBS team.
I just noticed they had the sticker.
Long
It's a
day.
nice
Also
touch.
slept on the ground last night, so
Ouch.
I was camping. It wasn't like I voluntarily chose this. Sorry.
No, I just fell.
Oh,
Man, has it really been that long since Wisconsin last Big 12 championship?
has Wisconsin won a national championship?
I don't think. I think they have claims. Good catch. It'll be just short. It's gonna be 3rd and 1.
Are they like Auburn claims or are they like claims?
They're probably old. Like old.
It's like that one Alabama claims where they lost like 4 games and won the national championship.
Gotta love old football. 3rd and 1. Are they gonna try sneaking it again? And they do, and it's successful.
I'm just worried about them running out of time. It's taking them 2 minutes to go 20 yards.
Man, it has. A touchdown and an extra point gives you the lead. And if you keep eating up clock like you have been now, a touchdown at this juncture might win you the game.
I mean, crazy things happen.
2:50 on the clock. William & Mary has not passed it a lot. Every time they've tried, it hasn't gone well.
Well, they're not getting.
Oh, he's still going.
On the ground. They're getting these like 5-yard chunk plays.
Yeah. It's a war of attrition. It's a battle of the trenches. It's good old-fashioned trench warfare.
What, Big Ten West football.
Old-fashioned is right.
We'll throw it here.
No, they hand it off again, and that's another first down.
And that'll probably take us to the warning. Well, timeout.
Yeah. We still call it the 2-minute warning. Because that's what everyone else calls it. It's 13-7 Wisconsin with 2 minutes to go. William & Mary is charging. They're at the Wisconsin 30.
All right, you got 3 timeouts in 2 minutes. You should
3
be okay.
timeouts, 2 minutes. What's in the playbook here? The handoff. Stuffed.
Hurry up.
94 yards on the ground. Oh!
Oh, he hit him.
Hey!
Whoa.
Throw the yellow.
Flag on that.
Caution.
Whoa. There will be an investigation.
Somebody's getting fined. 5 wide here. They're going to try throwing it. It's off the helmet of his teammate.
What was that play?
What happened there? That might be a costly mistake, but it stops the clock. 3rd and 12. Your undefeated season's on the line. Screenplay.
You got the blockers.
These worked very well.
You also have 3 timeouts, so you could be good.
Was that not out of bounds?
No.
Okay. All right, 4th and 5. They're going to go for it. Ball game on the line here for William & Mary.
Not necessarily.
Gonna throw it. Has him in open. It's the running back again inside the 5. Timeout, Tribe.
I don't take a timeout there. I let the clock run. But, okay.
There's only a minute left, and there's been not a lot of ground offensively.
So if they throw the football here.
You gotta be careful if you throw it. They'll hand it off. Tries to dive, but he gets the touchdown anyway. William & Mary ties it and can take the lead with the point after. A tribe called William and Jerry will have the lead in Madison with less than a minute to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The BAT is
Up and good, and it's a 1-point lead over the Badgers. And I don't know how happy Danny will be because UCF also lost. They played Dave's show on Friday. That means the Truckers are 2-0, or have won the last 2 against the Knights. And things are not going to get easier for UCF with what's on the table for them. They still have to play Cincy and Louisville. Clemson did get their win against Blue Ridge.
Yay.
How about
Can actually win football games in the 2KU?
How about 14 points though for Blue Ridge?
I like
They're going to throw it short.
Incomplete.
And the classic clock, or I guess not because he got out of bounds. I think it was caught, but I don't think there was any gain. Or was it?
They're running it. They're going to run the football.
They're going to run it.
No, they're not.
You thought, though. Timeout. I think he was short.
He's short, 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. It might be the biggest upset of the year if William & Mary can hold.
Not necessarily. They're undefeated and got some votes.
It might be the biggest upset of the 2KU. But there's a first down and a timeout.
You've got a lot of more yards to get. I'm not sure if I'm cool with using my timeouts here. I just like it from Wisconsin.
They're saving that one if they can get a deep pass play into field goal range. They're going to try an option?
What? They're just chucking the ball now. They're chucking the ball.
You got to throw it to the sidelines. Hope for the best. Watch your grip, though. The football is slippery. You're throwing it too short. What are you doing here?
And we're 2 plays away from saying something I never thought I'd say.
You thought we'd need to redo it or have some interference, but we might not. 15 seconds to go. Wisconsin's ball game on the line. He airs it out. It's going to be caught and dropped. In and out of the hands.
The ball game on the line here.
You got to catch that.
I don't.
And the real MVP of this game, it's the rain once again.
I don't think you can get a field goal range successfully.
Last play of the game. He's going to air it out there. Incomplete. There'll be 2nd left. And that'll do it. A tribe called Jerry. The Tribe get their 2nd ranked win in program history. And they beat Wisconsin. In Madison.
William & Mary walk out of Camp Randall successful.
Upset alert is in the air. How about them Tribe? We'll see them most likely in the top 25. It'll be their first ranked appearance in over 95 years. if it happens.
Wow.
And once again, you'd have to go to leather helmets for the last time that happened.
They will be partying in Williamsburg tonight.
And that same week, you know who is number 1?
Who?
Wisconsin.
Ooh.
But 14-13. What a night. That's going to do it for us here in the 2KU. Don't forget to join us on Monday night. It might be rescheduled depending on if I can make it or not. On the 2KU weekly podcast. Thanks for Pig Bear for filling in for Danny recording this game. Thank you all so much for watching. And so long from the 2K.